Hey guys, one is Gaming here, and today I'm here with Kyle is Famous. Now this is a game I randomly found on Steam, which supposedly is a funny, I believe, a funny game. It's been a while since I last checked what it was. I downloaded like a while ago. I don't know what it's about. There's apparently multiple endings to this, so who knows. Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle. Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed. Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man. Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring you to explore STEM fields. Most other talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details. Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast. The eye of the world is upon Kyle. Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet. Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist. Okay. She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation. Oof, okay, Kyle, he's already hitting the big leagues. Not like he was already hitting the big leagues, but I think he's already hitting even more big leagues, if you know what I mean. Hey. Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today's his last chance to prepare for the interview. Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Withered away or exit. I'm gonna go with wither away. Kyle has decided to put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Oh my god. Kyle is now goes. This does not relieve him of his responsibilities. Aww. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Opened the closet, said this image. Exit bedroom to hallway. Open the closet? I guess open the closet. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only really see his hanging shirt. Choose an outfit, bag to bedroom. I mean, he is a ghost. Why would he need... I'll choose an outfit. I'll waste time. Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is. Jeans and swimming goggles. Skunk pasties. Suit of armor. Slick suit. Oh, I mean, I could go to some... I think he's just wearing jeans and swimming goggles. Forget the underwear. Forget everything. He's just wearing pure jeans and the swimming goggles. That's it. Kyle decided on a fashion-forward, casual style. He could barely see out of the goggles. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Alright, scavenge. Kyle quickly crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for bugs. Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to catch a stray beetle or two. Soon he had a small handful of various insects dead and alive. Eat immediately or save for later use. Eat immediately. Kyle threw back his head and crammed the sticky, wriggling mass into his mouth. He felt refreshed. Oh my god. Sit at desk. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down. Write notes for interview. Back to room. Check in desk drawer. Check in dressing room. Kyle opened up the side drawer of his desk and grabbed one of the items stored there. A small key, assorted change. Back to desk. Small key. Kyle grabbed the small key. He kept it in his desk. Alright. Write notes, I guess. Kyle wrote down his first question. Are you a mother? Am I a mother? Is your mother a mother? Is your mother a mother? Kyle wrote down his second question. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed, or blended? Ever eaten a raw egg? Ever eaten a raw egg? Kyle wrote down his third question. What's your funniest story? Do you ever smile? I purposely ran over a puppy. Oh my god. Kyle wrote down his last question. What's your guilty pleasure? Do you feel guilty? Are you guilty? Are you guilty? Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. Back to desk. Alright. Checking the desk drawer. There was something. A sort of change. Kyle scoped up the change scattered around the desk drawer. Alright. Back to room. Alright. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms of his apartment together. Alright. Well, we have 3 hours left. Let's leave apartment. He already ate bugs. He's fine. He doesn't go to the kitchen. Kyle walked out into the middle of the room and took a long pondering look around him. Visit downstairs neighbor. Return to apartment. Let's go visit our downstairs neighbor. Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Greeted and started conversation. Kyle hurried his head. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before he arrived. Sitting across from his host's chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. "Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here." Kyle responded, "Screaming and spin in circles." Answer polite. Scream. Kyle started to stretch out his arms while he tilted his neck upwards and was interrupted by his brothers here telling him that and Rachel that it was time to start the show. Start an interview. Alright. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. "Good evening, everyone," said Kyle, looking at the camera. "Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle." Kyle vomited all of the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor. Oh my god. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Kyle stopped and vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. "Today I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction." Kyle mentioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. "Hello, Kyle," she said. "I'm glad to be here." "Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in," said Kyle. "I am very ready," said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. I purposely ran over a puppy on purpose." Everyone in the studio froze. Kyle spread his hands out. "Why, it's a joke!" He started laughing from the bottom of his stomach. Nobody laughed for Kyle. Several minutes later, he stopped laughing and moved on. "Is your mother a mother?" "So," said Kyle, "my mother is my mother. My mother's mother is her mother. And my mother's mother. And many mothers have mother's mother's mother. Is your mother a mother?" Rachel went to answer and stopped. "I believe," she said eventually, "that I should answer yes." Kyle asked another question. "Ever eaten a raw... Hey, Rachel, have you ever eaten a raw egg whole? If not, then what the fuck are you doing with your life?" Like, shell and all?" asked Rachel. Kyle continued, "I have, like, a lot. It's a really bad thought, so sometimes I spit it back up. It's really bad, though." Why did I say thought? Okay. "It's really bad, though, so sometimes I spit it back up. But that's because I'm a pussy, you know. I can't eat raw eggs like that." There was silence. "But actually, it gets easier the more you do it," continued Kyle without losing momentum, "so don't start, I say." Rachel chose not to answer and looked in another direction. Kyle asked another question. "Are you guilty?" "Rachel, are you guilty?" Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up, and pointed at her. "Are you guilty?" "You're guilty, aren't you? You're guilty. I know you're guilty. You're guilty. Yeah, you are. I know who you are. You're guilty. I know what you did. Don't think I don't know what you did. I know what you did. Yeah. You look ashamed. You should be. For what you did. I'll never forgive you. For drinking my last apple juice. Can't believe you did that." Rachel's eye twitched slightly. "Guilty of what, dear Kyle?" "Guilty of what, dear Kyle?" She smiled disingenuously. "I can't read." "Guilty," spat Kyle, "of your crimes." Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. "Well, Rachel," he said, "I think that's all I was planning on asking you." "If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return?" asked Rachel, smiling one more time. "Why exactly did you decide to wear swimming goggles today?" Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing. Kyle prepared very well. "Hendriks unlocked. I got one!" Okay. So, good interview. Okay. Alright, I'm curious. What if you do it normally? Kyle wakes up. He is famous. Okay, I'm not skipping. Okay, it's the same thing. I could have skipped it. Discussion Kyle's personal details. Yeah, this is all much the same. Okay, I should click skip now. That was gonna be dumb. Alright. Exit the bed. And took a quick glance around his bed. Open the closet. Alright, choose an outfit. Let's go with the slick suit. The chest pockets were filled with random knickknacks. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Let's sit at desk, right? Write notes. Alright. Are you a mother? What are some diet tips? Do you ever smell? What's your... Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we went with the nice normal questions. We're going there. Check in desk drawer. Oh, wait. Different... A flashlight. Kyle grabbed the flashlight, but after jiggling the switch, he found it was out of batteries. Okay. Check in desk drawer. Small key. Sort of change. Back to desk. Back to room. Alright. Exit, I think. Yeah, because if we scavenge, I think it's just gonna be the bugs. Kyle was walked into that connects to his apartment. I could check the locked door. Okay, we'll check the locked door next. After this one. Alright. To kitchen. Check pantry. But it was locked with a small keyhole. Unlock with small key. There we go. Oh! Pantry door lock creaked as if it had moved for years, but eventually opened. Several sorted canned goods and Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard. Chug bottle of lard. Open fridge. Eat crust on fridge wall. Eat the fridge. Prepare breakfast. Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast along with a small fruit, cupped and grilled sausage. Eat. Alright. No. Ew. Why was there a lot of munching? Kyle hurried to the set. Alright. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of ingenuity. Did we already get 24 hours? Wow. Okay. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here. Correspondent, screaming spin circles, answered politely. And I as well, Rachel answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. You are a most welcome guest. After another mild exchange of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after sitting in the studio, lights brightened as the cameras clicked on. Good evening, everyone, said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle. Tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction. More? Become Rachel May or more? However, said Kyle, suddenly deep dropping his voice, Rachel May is not sitting next to me. She is not new to the show. She did not walk in before me. In fact, said Kyle, I am Rachel May. Rachel looked at Kyle confused. Suddenly mouthed the words, You are who? Kyle stood up quickly and threw his arms high above him, pointing upwards. I have never been Kyle, he shouted. I have never been the host of the show Stay Up Late with Kyle. Kyle looked and pointed directly at the camera. I am here for but one reason, to interview myself. Kyle sat down in his chair and went to produce the notes he had taken earlier. Kyle read the first question on his list. Are you a mother? I'm glad you asked, said Kyle. Yes, I am. Yes, you are, said Kyle, trying to figure out who's talking to whom, or I am. In a fit, Kyle continued to re-answer his question, trying to come up with the correct phrasing. Rachel spoke up. Kyle, I'm not a mother at all, so it doesn't really matter. Lies! Impossible! I don't believe it! Kyle banged his fist on the chair. I don't believe it! Kyle, I've never been in a position for that. I really just focus on my career. All you need to do is ask. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle was silent for a moment, then realized he had no idea what he was doing. Yes, I just let Rachel talk. So what about your career? Do you enjoy what you do? How did you get into it? The two continued talking for the better part of an hour, Kyle asking questions and Rachel answering accordingly. Eventually, Kyle's producer signaled to Kyle that it was time to stop. The broadcast ended, the crew, Rachel, and Kyle said their goodbyes and returned home. But Kyle continued to think about Rachel after the interview ended. Something about Rachel had struck Kyle. He wasn't exactly sure what, but he did know that he was interested to hear that she was single. Notice Rachel. Oh, okay. Now let's go for one more. Let's go for one more. Skip. Alright. Kyle's first decision is exit the bed. Alright. Honestly, sit at desk. Check in desk, sure. Alright. Small key. Back to desk. I know there was a... Alright, let's write the notes just in case. Are you a mother? Actually, no. Wait. Can I go back? I can't go back. Okay. What are some diet tips? Beef, mashed bun. Do you ever smile? Do you feel guilty? Back to desk. Okay. Back to room. Exit on room. There's like check locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Forced the door with forehead. With forehead? Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with the use of his face. After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connects the rooms. Okay. Check locked door. Kyle walked over to the strange door hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked. Oh, I can't go. back. Aww. Alright. Let's leave the apartment. Visit downstairs neighbor. Kyle approaches downstairs neighbor door. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door. She looked at Kyle expectantly. Consume Gabby? Kind of scared what that's gonna lead to, but okay. I mean, I'm not gonna judge. Kyle unhinged his jaw and swallowed Gabby. Oh. Good job. Job done, Kyle. Return to the middle of the street. Is it a tech store? Kyle walked in. Steel Techno Gym? Wait, what? Asked the attendant for free samples. Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. He was greeted by Techno Gym, an elaborate cutout mascot with flashing Steel Techno Gym. Before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Gym by the shoulders. Finding that Techno Gym's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to pull upwards forcefully. To several tugs, Techno Gym broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Kyle glanced at the attendant, who was staring bewildered, and ran outside. Kyle looked out into the middle of the road and took a long pondering look around him. Alright. Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from the host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day. Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member, none of whom looked at him directly. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. One by one, the crew followed suit. Kyle was left all alone. Kyle prepared by being a nudist. That's right, I forgot to give him clothes. He prepared by being a nudist? Alright, oh. So there's I think this is the true ending. So I don't know what to do there. But I am all out of time for this video. A really funny game. I love the game. Interesting game. Interesting. So there is 25 endings. I don't know what you have to do. There is multiple routes to go. I personally don't think I have the time to do all that right now. But yeah, this is Kyle is Famous. Go follow John Szymanski. I don't know if I've said that right. Go follow him on Twitter. I mean, I think he's done a great job with this game. Like, it's really hilarious, and I feel like he probably has more games out there to go check out. So I would highly recommend checking him out on Twitter. I will leave a link to his Twitter on the description below so you guys can go check him out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next game. Bye, guys.